Hello, smart viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Face to Face. My name is Josh. I'm your host today, guys, and we have a very, very exciting topic today. It's labeled Airsoft gun. Anyone? Anyways, we have a special guest today with us here. Hello, Patrick Sebastian. What's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
Thanks so much for being here today. Nice to meet you as well, man. Patrick, wow. First of all, hello. What is this? No, we'll get into that in a bit later. But Patrick, again, man, thanks so much for being here today. Yeah, so obviously we're going to talk about airsoft guns today. And before we do that, let's get the viewers to know you a bit about yourself. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, hi guys, my name is Patrick Sebastian. I'm a college student at Venus University into the mobile apps and tech major. And I love airsoft.
Wow. Amazing. I'm just so stunned right now by your attire and this, but no, man, this is so cool. So airsoft, you're into airsoft. Before that, you're a Venus at Anggrek campus. Yeah. And you're studying, which major is this?
Mobile apps and tech.
Mobile apps and tech.
Yeah.
Is that a major in itself?
It's a subdivision of IT.
IT. Basically. All right, cool, man. Well, this is which semester are you in?
My second.
Second semester at Venus. How's it going so far?
It has its ups and downs, but mostly it's going fine.
All right, that's great, man. That's great to hear. Thank you so much for being here with us today. So, airsoft. Why airsoft?
Because it's fun.
Is it?
Simply. I mean, you get to play Call of Duty on a screen. Why don't you get to do it in real life?
Oh my gosh. See, so I play Call of Duty as well, and first-person shooter, those are my favorite kind of games. But you are like, you just like you said, you're taking it to the real deal, right?
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right, so what got you into this in the first place?
Well, as I said, I played games, lots of shooting games. And then one day, I was starting to have my part-time job, right? I'm starting to earn money. And I suddenly thought about actually doing it for real. So I saved up money and I got a second-hand. My babe, I call her Lorraine, my M4, right here. Bought her 2 years ago.
All right.
Fell in love with her ever since.
Oh my goodness! We're gonna talk about this beautiful relationship real soon. All right, so from the video games, you got some money, and then you went out. You're like, I'm gonna go buy one. So obviously, I'm sure your parents had reservations to this, right?
Not exactly.
Really?
No, actually, because I borrowed money from my dad before I actually didn't have exactly the amount of money that it took to buy this. It cost about 3.5 million rupiah.
Wow.
Secondhand. By then I only had about 1.8. I borrowed the rest of the money from my dad.
I'm sorry, how old were you when this happened?
Oh, 16.
Okay, so 16-year-olds usually they want a cell phone or an iPad. You wanted
I wanted her.
Toy. And it wasn't a toy. This is not a toy. I mean, usually you could go get your toys at Toy City or something, but all right, no, that's cool. So ever since you're 16, so you've been, are you collecting these now, or what's going on?
Not exactly. I only have one. She's special right here.
Oof,
I used to have a handgun.
Did you?
It just broke a few months back.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I've been playing with her ever since. She's a beauty.
Okay, so airsoft, I'm sure, so you obviously with guns, you want to go shoot people, right? Talk to me about that. What do you do? I'm sure you don't just sit at home just petting this, what do you do?
Although I do that every day.
Okay.
I pet her every day. But no, we don't simply shoot people on the street. No.
All right.
We have our own arenas.
Okay.
Well, you can rent them for sure. There's some in, South Jakarta? Well, everywhere in Jakarta has a field, if I'm not wrong. Like recently I've been playing at Pluit Village. And when you get into an airsoft game, of course you have to have other airsoft players. You can't play alone.
Obviously, or else you're just doing target practice.
That's exactly. And the system is, mostly people play a mode that's called skirmish. Skirmish is just a simple deathmatch. If you've been playing Call of Duty, just killing till we respawn until everyone's tired.
Okay.
Not until everyone's dead, because we don't actually die.
Right.
So if you get hit once, now this game is based on honesty.
Yeah.
You have to call your hits.
Right.
So if you don't call your hits,
then people just shoot you over and over again until
over and over again until it really hurts mostly.
I bet, and it hurts, right?
It does.
I mean, these small little pellets are going how many meters per second?
Oh, mine's tuned up to about 410 feet per second.
Wow.
So yeah, the maximum is about 420.
That's pretty fast.
In Indonesia, it is.
And that hurts.
It kind of hurts. Depends. That's why I usually use thick fabric when I'm playing.
Yeah, I see this, man. You are all geared up, ready to go.
Ready.
So obviously this protects and or at least it lessens the pain.
Lessens a
And
lot.
you have obviously face cover.
Which I didn't bring today.
All right, but you know, make sure you don't.
Yeah.
Wanna, it's like paint. So I've played paintball as well before. Paintball, airsoft. Again, these are just fun recreational sports that you can go with your friends, right? But why airsoft? Why not paintball?
Paintball guns don't look like this.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't. These look like one-on-one replicas of the real things.
Right.
And well, although they are not as impactful as say paintball, I mean you could see if someone gets hit, right?
Right.
This has a lot more honesty in it, which I personally like. You know, it's a game based on honesty. Oh, and when playing airsoft, do not ever to forget to wear your goggles.
Yeah.
Your eyes are the most vital part in playing airsoft, and once they get hit, it's over.
No,
the body's fine.
Right. Because a little
Just
BBs,
a little BB.
they get your eye, you're done, right?
You're done.
Okay, man. So obviously, like you said earlier, you play with other people, right? So who do you usually hang out with? Who do you usually? What kind of? Are you in a community or in a group or what's going on there?
I'm not exactly not officially in a huge community. There's a Facebook group called Federasi Airsoft Indonesia. I joined it. Basically, it's just a Facebook group where all us airsofters from Indonesia can relate to one another. Well, as for my team, it's quite a funny bunch of ragtag bunch of people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like one of them is my high school friend.
Oh, okay.
Which I got him to playing airsoft.
Really?
Like in his 11th grade, if I'm not wrong. He bought his first airsoft gun. It was an AK. It was an AK.
I mean, again, so these are like real guns, right? Real replicas of real guns.
But of course, they can't kill you.
Right.
They won't.
Right.
Unless you don't wear your eye protection, as I said before.
Hey, safety first, man.
Safety first.
So okay, later we'll go into how these guns work. I mean, there's so the one I had was carbon CO2 gas. There's the spring-loaded ones, and here if you said this was an electric one, right? So we'll go into that in a bit. So you say there's usually places all around Jakarta where people can hang out, and I mean anybody. Like I can just go in and maybe bring some of my friends, and we can just go.
It's not that simple. It depends if the field has rifles or units. We call them units here, not guns.
Yes.
We call it units for rent. Then you can. Otherwise, if you don't have your own unit, you have to find a field that rents them out. So you do have to come up with lots of your own money if you really want to take it seriously.
Yeah, I mean a lot of recreation sports, like you want to have your own gear, right?
Yeah,
and you got to save up.
Save up.
But you were smart ever since you got money when you were 16, borrowed from your parents. So okay, man, that's cool. So so a bit later we'll go into more about where you're hanging out, where you're playing, and we'll do that right after the commercial break. Hey guys, welcome back to Face to Face. Here I am with Patrick. This guy brought his airsoft gear today. You guys just saw some of his photos. So man, tell me about those photos that we just saw. It looks like you were with your friends. What was going on there?
Well, the first one, I mostly take pictures of myself for cosplaying.
Yeah.
That's the one that I put in Instagrams. Well, that photo, the first one, was my first game.
Oh, really?
My first game with, and I played it with my cousins.
Okay.
And it was a mess. I didn't actually know what to do. I thought, I rehearsed like tactics. I even watched YouTube videos about military tactics. And you know what? They were all useless.
You're scared probably. You're like,
yeah, I was
oh
scared.
my gosh, I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I never got hit before.
Okay.
But ironically, it didn't hurt that much,
Yeah.
I mean, even though like a few of the shots got up to my behind.
Yeah.
They hurt like hell, but after that, wasn't much of a big deal.
Okay.
You get used to the pain.
So,
it's part of the pleasure.
Right. Whatever, man. Hey, everybody has got their own thing. So tell me about the worst. So you've been doing this for how many years now? 4 or 5 years?
Probably 2, 3.
2, 3 years. So in the past 2, 3 years, you've been having a lot of fun with this. What, I'm sure there was 1 or 2 instances. What was the worst thing, one of the worst or bad experiences?
One of the bad experiences, I couldn't say that they were bad, but, well, I got shot. Like I think I've mentioned it just now. in my behind.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt a lot.
Yeah.
It was in my soft part when I wasn't wearing my thick fabric here. Just the regular jeans. It bled.
Oh.
It bled quite bad.
How close was the guy?
The guy was just about 8 feet, 5 meters maybe.
Oh my gosh! And even that kind of a distance, it still made you bleed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't wear thick fabric, that's what happens. But
Yeah.
it's bearable.
I mean, I know, like, you know, if you get shot with a paintball gun, like, you get like huge wells and
huge
bruises.
wells.
But here, I mean, those things aren't gonna go in your skin.
They're not gonna go in, but they're
Okay.
gonna bruise them up
Yep.
enough for the blood to just come out splatter.
Yeah.
A bit.
Come on, battle
Yeah, just a bit.
battle wounds right there.
Yeah,
It's good
exactly.
for the ladies, right? Okay, so how about good experiences? Tell me about some good experiences.
Well, every single one of those games are great experiences.
Yeah.
I'd say my best was, I'm not sure if there's, it was in the picture back then, but when we played a game in an abandoned mall in Plaza Serpong, a 50 against 50 game.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a 3-story building abandoned, and we had it all to ourselves. That was amazing. We got to do anything we wanted. So we set up a VIP extraction kind of game. So instead of just killing one another, we have objectives. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. And yeah, I used everything I got there. I was so bumped up and tired after the day. It was awesome.
Bro, that's 100 people.
Yeah.
And like hundreds of BBs,
BBs.
going all over the place. And you guys are in an
Yeah.
abandoned mall. Wow, this sounds like
It's
a
amazing.
really, really exciting sport, man. Like, and there is a community for here. I mean, there's a lot
is.
of people playing
Yeah.
this and getting involved in it. So cool. Well, after the commercial break, I definitely want you to show me your baby
Will do.
that you love so much. All right. So, all right, man. We'll be back after a commercial break. Welcome back to Face to Face, guys. I'm here with Patrick. Man, look at you, man. You are all dressed up. All right, so
I am.
I mean, talk me through this. What's going on here? You got army camo going on, and I thought these were real, but these aren't real.
No, they're not.
But they're cool for show. And then earlier in one of the photos, you had a headset, right? Tell me about that. Are you like communicating to each other? Like, is this Call of Duty real life for real? Like, or what's going on there?
Well, thing is, back then I was the only one who was wearing headsets.
Okay.
Neither of my teammates were using them, so they were not for communicating. But those headsets are special. They're like military spec style, where they amplify the noise of footsteps. So let's say I'm in this room and I
Yeah.
want to clear another room.
Yeah.
I could hear footsteps across that
That is
room.
high tech, brother.
It is. It's almost cheating. Almost.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right, and then this is it. This is the unit. You said this is a unit.
Yep.
What is your unit's name?
Well, this is a replica of.
Let's take a
Mark-
look. Let's hold it up. Let's hold it
Yeah,
up.
let's hold it up. It's a replica of a Mark 18, Daniel Defense Mark 18 CQBR, based on of an M4A1. You know what an M4A1 is,
Sure,
right?
sure, sure.
Yeah, so this is electric.
Okay.
There are many types of airsoft guns.
Yeah.
They're like from gas to, well, air guns are not considered airsoft. They're different. They can actually hurt.
Okay.
And also electric and profane also, promethane if I'm not wrong. It's
Wow.
a different kind of gas entirely. But electric ones are the most popular because they are low maintenance.
Okay.
Very. All you have to do is just plug a battery in here,
Okay.
right here.
Yep.
Well, in my case, I have it in my stock.
Okay.
Right. I'd have it here,
Okay.
and then connect it to a DIN cable here,
Okay.
and you're ready to go. That's it.
Did you customize that all yourself, or is that?
No,
Okay.
it depends on the model. Sometimes models have them up in here, or in here, which is in my case. Or sometimes they even have it up here
Okay.
on a rail. So all you have to just plug it in and you're ready to go. Ammo in here. Depends on what you're using, the
Okay.
BBs. You push them through this hole.
Yeah.
There are also many types of magazines.
Yeah.
What I have here is a military simulation style mid-cap.
Yep.
Mid-caps are like the real magazines.
Okay.
You fill them in and they run out.
Okay.
They can run out.
Yeah.
So you put them in, you're ready to go.
All right. So what's the kind of stance you would take to get ready to
Kinda
go?
stance?
Yeah. So like if you're, I mean, you know, I'm sure there's a. I saw John Wick a few weeks ago, so you know
Right.
he did some gun training. So what do you look like? Give
Well-
me a simulation here of what if you're about to go into like an area.
An area. Well, for sure, you don't do it Hollywood style like this.
Exactly.
No, you won't. You
Right,
wouldn't.
right.
Of course, you'd have to. Actually, there's a technique which I will watch from YouTube.
Okay.
Is that how you bend your body a little, put
Okay.
your leg a bit to the back
All right.
here, bend your back a bit, and then lean forward.
Okay.
This is how you aim.
Okay.
In real life, it would cancel the recoil of a gun.
Yep.
But in my case, it just looks cool.
Okay. So.
And it's also good.
All right. And
That's how it is.
and is that a real scope? Like, is that? Are you really looking through that?
It
or?
is. This is an aim point M2.
All right.
So
All right. I
it's a
gotta,
red
Patrick.
dot.
I gotta try this. I gotta try
You
this.
have to.
You mind? Okay. Hold on. Do I have permission to touch your baby?
Yes, you do. It's
Oh.
unsafe.
This is actually like almost the weight of a real.
It is. It's about 3.5, 4 kilos.
Let me do this. So I feel like John Wick right now, guys. I mean, look at this. I'm dressed in black with a tie. Okay, so how do I do this? So put the right leg back.
Yep, just a bit slightly.
Okay,
And
slightly.
then bend your back a bit.
Bend my back
And then aim it.
and then aim
Scope it. Put
Scope
the
it.
stock behind you on your shoulders.
on my shoulder.
And then put your eyes to the scope.
Okay, I really feel like John Wick. This is amazing. Cool, man. And then there's actual safety,
There is.
semi-auto, and that all works.
They all work. Depends on model.
And then
also.
if you run out, you just no.
No, that's why I have these.
This is all spare ammo.
Spare ammo.
Oh my god.
Spare ammo. So I really like military simulations.
Okay.
The real deal.
And you're watching YouTube videos.
I watch
you're-
YouTube videos
You
a lot.
are. I mean, you're doing the tactical thing. you're
Yes, I
planning
am.
Out.
When I'm bored, I just tactically reload my own rifle there.
I mean, and yeah, maintenance-wise, like you gotta take care of this, right? Like
Yeah, you do.
You clean it and whatever, and
But-
there's a battery there, and obviously BBs, you gotta reload them and get them ready, and you got your gear, right? And you said this isn't even your full gear. You have a
No.
night vision, and what else do you have?
Night vision mount.
Night vision mount, and
And
then
a helmet.
helmet.
Maybe a
got
couple more
boots as well,
equipment,
right?
Boots and a battle belt and a holster for my secondary, which
Guys, I just
broke
feel
down.
really cool holding this right now, so I'm gonna give this back to you before I like quit my job and go play Airsoft every day of my life. All right, let's go have a seat again, bro. We got this. This is the nozzle,
yeah,
Right?
that's a muzzle flash.
muzzle flash.
It's actually pointless in an airsoft gun. It's just for the look.
right.
But it is important to in anywhere in any country actually, to differentiate between real guns and airsoft guns.
Yeah.
That's why all airsoft guns are required to use this orange
Yeah.
tip.
Okay.
These kind of orange tips.
Hey man, safety first, right?
Safety first.
No, that's very
so the
important.
cops don't get the wrong idea.
Exactly.
is.
We don't want to end up on YouTube and
Yeah.
it's your fault. Again, amazing, incredible sport. I think it's something that is just fun, right? It's just like you take it from the video games or the movies, and you get to go participate in real life without
It is,
dying,
without dying.
right? So how do you? So this whole, fake guns, like do you think it could be a problem? Like people, it's like, oh, you're playing with a gun, like you're supporting violence. Do you think that's the case, or what do you think?
That is not the case. For one thing, true airsofters, they never show it in public.
Yeah.
Never. They always bring it in their cases and they only open it in their fields.
Yeah.
Or if they want to cosplay.
Yeah.
Or if they just want to do anything that's non-violent with it.
Yeah.
And one thing, robbers, let's say, those who want to commit criminal acts, they wouldn't be able to afford real guns, that's for sure. That's what I think the cops are not looking at. No person with, let's say, bad economy level would actually be able to afford any of these things, let alone rob stores with it. Yeah.
So you're saying relatively it's safe. It's okay.
It is
we
safe.
should be able to have it here. And there's a lot of stores in the malls.
It is.
They have the
There are.
Airsoft stores in the mall. So what do you suggest? People that maybe, after watching this, after seeing how awesome I am holding this, and you with your cool gear, what do you think? What would you say to those people that would want to get involved?
Okay. Airsoft is safe. It's a hell of fun, and you all should get into it as soon as possible, or you're missing on a whole lot.
That's it.
It's passion.
That's it. No, that's so cool, bro. And I think you should keep going with it. And I'm dead serious. I'm definitely thinking of joining again, because I used to have some, but then again, uni, right? But this is just something fun you could go do with your friends on the weekend. Just like if you go to the mall, why always go to the mall? Let's go. Hey guys, let's go play Airsoft or something, right?
Exactly.
Cool, man. Any other things that you want to share with us today about Airsoft? Keep it safety first, obviously.
Always wear your Googles, that's for sure.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
and try to look cool.
Yeah.
I see lots of airsofters with like incomplete gears.
Yeah.
They look funny.
Yeah. Hey man, if you're gonna do it, go all out,
Go
right?
all
And
out, exactly.
you've got it covered. So
Oh, yeah.
you are all good to go there. All right. Anyway, so other than this, what's the future? What's the future for you in Airsoft?
Well, I'll be playing Airsoft till the day I die, or till the day I can't run again.
Yeah.
Anymore. And it's gonna be always mine. I would say, honestly, number 2, because I still love playing games a lot more, and it's
Yeah.
a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Exactly. But for anything physical, Airsoft is the thing I'd go to. It's awesome.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
it's like a workout, but full of adrenaline.
Yeah. And you get some scars to show off to people. All right. Well, Patrick, really appreciate you being with us here today. Thank you for sharing about Airsoft, the Airsoft community, your beautiful Lorraine. Thank you so much. And for you guys interested in joining an Airsoft thing, go ahead, check it out. There's a lot of Airsoft places around in all the malls. Ask them how you can get involved, how you can collect something as beautiful as this. And that's it. We thank Patrick for being here today. Patrick, thanks so much, man.
My pleasure.
You take care, and we'll see you guys next week on Face to Face. Thanks for watching.